In today's class, we shall understand how to prepare different diagrams and maps by using the data set that we have created in the previous session, right? So if I sharing my screen, is it visible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, visible,
Okay.
sir.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, sir.
So first, I import the dataset, raw dataset that I use to create different maps and diagrams. So in the previous session, we have already discussed the types of data that we use for geospatial analysis. So there are two types of data. One is raster data, another one is vector data. Raster data arranged in a rows and column fashion, whereas vector data arranged in a geometric shape such as point, line, and polygon. In addition to that, there are another set of data we called attribute data. And this attribute data is nothing but the description about the spatial data, right? So first, we will import our data set, that is the Hooghly district. So to import the data set, first you have to go to this tool, add raster layer. From here, to go to the folder where you saved your file. So as I have already created a folder on this particular date, and this is my save file data of Hooghly district, Hooghly blocks. So I will just import this particular data set in my window. Yeah. What happened? Just a minute. Sorry. Actually, this is the vector data, and I have to click on this particular option layer. From this layer option, you have to click on this add layer and add vector layer, right? So from this option, vector dataset, now you click on this .shp format or .shp extension. As you click on this .shp extension, click on open and then add it. Now the dataset is appear on your QGIS interface, as you can see. And from, if you right click on this particular layer option, then a lot of options are available over here. So if you go open attribute table, then you can see that different attributes are mentioned. So this is the object ID, and the district name is available here, block name and serial number. If you want to add, yeah.
Sorry to interrupt. So currently we can't see your other screen, which is showing the ID, and so you may need to reshare.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I am showing you. So this is the attribute table I am showing over here. And this attribute table shows different columns, right? So objective ID, field ID, district, block, serial number, and you can add n number of columns according to your requirement and according to the purpose of your study. Suppose if you want to create another field, you just click on this edit button and then click on add new field option. So as you click on this add new field, a dialog box will open. Just name this field, whatever you want to create. If you want to create a field like area, then the area must be in the decimal number, because you all know area is in decimal, it can be decimal. So I am using the type is decimal number and then click OK. So as you click OK, then another column has been created and this column name is area. Now, if you want to calculate the area for each of these blocks or whatever you can say, this CD block actually you can say mandals or taluks, but in West Bengal we called it CD block or community development block. So if you want to calculate the area for each of these administrative unit, you just go to the field calculator option, this option, field calculator. As you keep your cursor on this particular tool, then it will shows you open field calculator. So just click on it, open field calculator, update existing field, just check this box and go to the geometry option, right? So from geometry, click on this delta area and click on OK. Yeah. Just select this particular area option here and just click on OK. So now for each of the CD block or each of the administrative unit, your area is now calculated automatically. If I repeat the process again, just go to the field calculator option. From here, you can also create field. Just type area 1 over here, create new field, type area 1 and then make it a decimal number. Then go to geometry. From this geometry option, double click on area, delta area, and then click on OK. Again, your area is now calculated. So in this way, you can calculate area for any of the particular administrative unit or any of the polygon. Okay. If I close this particular window.
Excuse me.
Yes, sir.
Can you change the view option for units instead of meter square if you want to show it in kilometer square? Is it possible?
Yes, sir. Is it possible? But I think there are some options.
Hello. So actually,
Yes, sir.
kilometer square is directly not possible. You have to calculate it. It will be showing in meters.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Thank you.
Now I am closing this particular window and sharing my screen again. Yeah. So now in today's class, we will import some XY data or coordinates data which are available in CSV format in my system. So I will just import this CSV data or CSV text data, you can say. And by using this CSV data, I will create a vector file. So how can I do that? Okay. So to import a CSV data, you just first convert your Excel file. If I show you, so this is my Excel file, hospitals. I named it hospitals. So just open this Excel file, and I have already shared this file in the WhatsApp so that you can access it. So this is my Excel file. You just have to convert this Excel file to Excel CSV format. So just click on File, Save As, Browse, and from this Save As type, just save it in CSV comma delimited text layer. So I have already convert this Excel data set to CSV data set. So you can do it by this way. Okay. Now I am again sharing my QGIS window. So we will import this particular CSV data set that are available in my system. So first you have to go to the layer. Then from this layer option, you go to the add layer, and from add layer, add delimited text layer. Okay. So just click on right, make a left click on this, add delimited text layer. Then provide the input file. So in my system, it is available in disk E. I am just providing the input file. As you provide the input file, you have to check geometry definition point coordinates. Okay. As these data set are actually in the form of X and Y. So point coordinates, then X field for easting and Y field for northing, right? Then just add it. Now, so all the points that are there in the CSV file, or these are the different locations of the hospitals, and these are the point vector data set. This is a vector data set that I have imported as a CSV format. And now from this data set, I will create a shape file. So to create a shape file from this particular data set, just make a right click on this hospital layer, and then you have to export this particular layer. So just save it, save
If I may
feature as.
interrupt, if I may
Yeah.
interrupt, which CRS did you select while importing? Because
Actually, I didn't use any CRS here.
so for so I have a Mac system, and the add option was grayed
Yeah,
out. I tried to
add
import.
from add layer, you
Yeah.
can go to add delimited text layer.
Yeah,
Then,
so at the last step, when you
Yeah.
click add,
so
it
yeah,
will
here
select-
the actual CRS is GCS. EPSG 4326 WGS 84. Yeah.
it is okay. Okay, thank you.
So to import or to export this point layer as a shape file, first you have to go to the export, and then from this export layer, save feature as. You make a left click on this, save feature as, and then provide a file name. So I want to save this file in this particular folder. So I will name it hospital. Save it and just click on. Again, here the CRS is showing it is in the GCS, right? And just click on OK. Now your point shape file layer has been created. If I change the color for this particular polygon layer, Hooghly block, it will be more suitable for you to visualize. So just make a double click on this particular layer, Hooghly block, and then go to the symbology option. From this symbology option, just click on simple fill. And as this drop down menu is showing, just click over here and make this transparent. Apply and OK. So now the point shapefile layer are visible in front of you. And if you go to this point shapefile layer, the attribute table of this point shapefile layer, you just make a right click on this hospital layer and then go to the open attribute table. Okay, I am sharing this particular window. I think it is not visible. Yeah. So now you can see that this is the attribute table that I have imported from CSV to shapefile, and this is my attribute table. This is showing over here. So here different columns are there. One is northing, easting, number of beds that are available for each hospital, number of patients, actually admitted per day in a hospital, number of patients discharged per day from a hospital, number of divisions are there in a particular hospital, and the type of the hospital. So these types of data I have provide as a input to the attribute data. Okay. Now you can use this data set to prepare different diagrams and maps. How can we do that? So just
Only to mention that the spatial entities are not the real sites of the hospitals. We have done it arbitrarily, isn't it?
yes, sir. Actually, this data is arbitrary, and I have make this data to understand. Actually, I use this data set to make you understand that we can use this data set to prepare different diagrams and maps. Okay. So as you can know that northing and easting, these are the spatial data set. These two are coordinates, actually latitude and longitude, and these are the attribute data sets. Okay. So I am just using this data set to prepare different maps and diagrams. Now, if I go to the previous screen, that is my main screen of the QGIS interface, then to prepare diagrams or map by using this data set, you just click on this hospital layer, left click, and then make a right click over here. Go to the properties. Otherwise, you just make a double click on this particular hospital layer. This window will open, and then you just go to the diagram option. From this diagram option, actually it is showing no diagram, but as you click over here, different sets of diagrams are available. So if I select histogram over here, just clicking on histogram, and then you have to provide the attributes. Okay. So I am providing few attributes like number of beds, number of patients again, number of divisions, and just you have to add this plus symbol. I think, is it visible? And you just make a click on this plus symbol. Okay, then apply. Okay, again you just go to the properties option. From this properties option, you go to the symbology. Yeah, so first I will prepare the histogram. So just go to the size option. From this diagram option, size options are available. And from this size option, you just provide the attribute name over here. So the attribute name I will use that number of beds that are there in a given hospital. So provide the input, then click on find. It will find the maximum values. Okay. Then click on apply, and just you have to, now here the histogram are showing, but in between two histogram or three histograms, a gap is there. So you have to minimize this gap. How do you do that? To minimize this gap, you have to just go to this bar width. Yes, sir. You just have to click on this bar spacing and make it 0. Click on apply, and then okay. So now for each of the block, histograms are being prepared, and 4 histograms are prepared for these 4 particular attribute data set: number of bed, number of patient admitted, number of patient discharged, and number of divisions available in a given hospital. Okay. Similarly, you can use or you can prepare a choropleth map by using this data set. Then just double click on this particular layer, go to the symbology field, and from this single symbol, you just make it graduated, provide the value. So I will just select number of beds available. Yeah. And then classify it. You can increase or decrease your classes according to your purpose and requirement. So I am just select 3 classes for this particular demonstration. Then yeah. Just a minute. Actually, this is the point layer. I have to create this choropleth map by using polygon layer. So just make a double click on this polygon layer. Then go to the graduated field. Select area. And then classify it. Make the classes 3. Then apply and OK. So if I unselect this hospital layer or point layer and again check this polygon layer, now you can visualize that for each of the block, different areas are there. And on the basis of the different areas, we have classified 3 particular class. And these class are now visible in the form of a color gradient, right? So in this way, you can prepare your maps and diagrams. So if you have any doubt, you can ask me regarding this particular diagram or maps. Okay. So now if I proceed, yes,
Sir, we can classify instead any other parameter also instead of area like beds or something.
yeah, no, actually, this point layer, this is the point layer, right?
Sir.
So you just to prepare this particular map, or this is actually choropleth map or color gradient map.
Sir.
And to prepare this color gradient map or choropleth map, you need some sort of values which are available in the form of polygon. Okay. And this is the point layer. So by using this point layer, you can make histogram or you can make a pie chart. But to prepare this sort of map, you just need a values which in the form of polygon.
Okay.
You may take values like population. You may take values like literacy, right? For each of the particular block, different literacy levels are there. For each of the particular block, different population densities are there. So you may take these kind of values to prepare this sort of map. I am showing you. So now in the next step, I will remove this particular layer. And in the next step, I will show you. I have an Excel dataset with me. I just converted this Excel dataset to CSV format because in QGIS environment, if you want to import any dataset which are available in Excel format, so first of all, you have to convert this Excel dataset to CSV dataset or comma delimited text layer. So I have a dataset which I prepared on the basis of 2011 census. So now I will import this dataset again and add this dataset with this particular shape file, block shape file. How can we do that? So first you have to go to the layer option again. Then go to the add layer, add delimited text layer, then provide the input file. So here my dataset is census data sorted 2011. This is my dataset. And this dataset I have also shared it in the WhatsApp. You can check. So make a click on open. And then in this particular case, here you have to click no geometry, because this is not the point layer or this is not the coordinates layer, right? Here XY coordinate are not there. So you just have to click on no geometry. But in the previous case, I have select point coordinates because in this particular case, the dataset are available in the forms of X and Y. But in this particular dataset, XY data values are not available over here. So you just click on no geometry. And from this, you just add it. So now this dataset has been added to your QGIS interface. Just make a double click on this Hugli block shape file or Hugli block layer. Go to the join option. Then here, I think you visualize it. There is a symbol, plus symbol. You just make a click over here. Then join layer. Now automatically these datasets appeared in this particular window. Join field. So on the basis of which field you are want to join this particular data. So first, if I show you, go to the attribute table of this particular dataset. So here object ID are there, object field there, district there, blocks are there, serial number are there, and areas are there. I am removing it, area. So to remove
that
any
window is
particular
not
field.
visible. No, the attribute table is not visible.
Okay, sir.
You do one thing now, Manol, you share your entire screen instead of sharing the window. You can just go to stop sharing, then share and share the entire screen.
Okay, sir.
Stop sharing.
Stop share. Okay.
It will take just a minute. Huh?
Mhm. And
Now
then
share the entire screen, not the window.
sir, here is no option. Yeah. Enter screen. Okay, sir. Is it visible, sir?
And zoom is visible. Just yeah.
Yeah.
This one is visible.
So now I will remove a particular field. Okay, so here two fields are there, area and area 1. So I will remove area 1. So to remove this particular field, you just go to delete field and then select area 1 and then make OK. So now area 1 has been deleted. Okay. Save it. Yeah. So if I open this particular dataset, CSV dataset, then just go to open attribute table, and here 5 columns or 6 columns are there. One is serial number, one is name, that means block name, household, total population, male population and female population, right? So I have to match this serial number with the object ID of this particular layer, Hugli block shape file. So I will do that. So first you make a double click on Hugli block, then go to join, make a click on this plus symbol, and then just a minute. It is not coming. Yeah. So make a click on plus symbol, and then join layer is actually if I remove it. Yeah. Now, this layer actually appeared census data sorted 2011, and I want to join this particular data set to my shape file. So join field should be serial number for this particular data set, and target field should be object ID. And then you have to click on this join field option, and how many column you want to join: household, total population, male and female. Then click OK, apply and OK. Now see, if you right click on this Hoogly block layer and go to the attribute table, you can see that these data sets are now appear over this particular attribute table. And by using this data set, you can create any diagrams and maps. So if I use this data set to prepare a diagram, now again make a double click on this particular Hoogly block layer, go to the diagram option, then click on histogram, provide attributes. So I am providing 4 attributes: household, total population, male, female, and then add it.
Manul,
Yes, sir.
Manul, just a minute, just remove the total population
Yes, sir. Okay.
because the bar will appear skewed.
This one, I think.
Yeah.
So apply, and then you just go to the size. From here, you select find option. Yeah. And you have to remove the gap, bar spacing, the gap between 2 bars or 3 bars that are appear over here. So just remove this 0, make it 0. And now your histogram prepared. In the same way, you can create choropleth map. If I am showing, sorry. Just go to the symbology option. From the symbology option, just click on male, then classify it.
Population, you can do that with total population.
Okay. Total population, just classify it and make it
Change the
4
color. Change.
or 5 classes. If you want to change the color, then you can use different color gradients are available over here. So I am just using this color gradient right now and apply. Okay. So in this way or in this particular manner, you can prepare your charts and diagrams. If you want to label, suppose if you want to label the particular name of the block, then you
So
can do that.
Hello.
Yes,
So,
sir.
so the file that you have shared, the
Yeah.
census file and the Hoogly block file, right?
Yes, sir.
In the attribute table, when I see the object ID and serial number are not matching.
Why?
So for Arambagh, for example,
Yeah.
for Arambagh, serial number is 1 in census data,
Yes.
but in the Hoogly block file, the object ID is 129.
So you have to match these 2 columns. Okay.
Yeah. So the file that we got, I think, I don't know if it is the same for others. The file that I have,
Yeah, I will share you the updated file. Actually, I understand this file actually I have changed a bit. So I will share with you the updated files. And here in the updated file, you may get the
If you
similar
can put
value.
it-
Serial number and object IDs are same.
right. If you can put the
No,
updated
share it
file in
right now.
WhatsApp.
Share it right now. Share it
Yeah.
right now.
Okay, sir. I'm sharing it.
Remove that for everyone in the WhatsApp and share it right now.
Yes, sir.
With the unedited file has gone.
I am just sharing it. Just a minute, I am sharing. Yeah, I have shared it in the group. Now I am again sharing my screen. Yeah. So now we have already learned how to import CSV data, how to join it with the existing shape file, and we have also understand how to import XY dataset and how to make shapefile by using this XY dataset from CSV format. Now, I will take some output. So if I want to prepare a complete map, so you have to take a layout or you have to prepare a layout for this particular map. So how can we prepare layout for a particular map? I am just showing you the steps and you will follow. So from this QGIS environment, go to the project option and make a click on new print layout. As you click on this new print layout, a small dialog box will appear. Click on OK. And again, another dialog box will appear over here. You can simply make a click on this particular icon, new print layout, and make a click on OK. And again, this kind of dialog box will appear. Now, so to prepare a layout, first you have to click on this particular add map option. So by using this add map option, you can import your dataset or map that you prepared in your main window. You can import it in the layout window. So just click on add map and drag it over here. Now, this map will appear over here. Okay. You can make it big or small, or you can increase the size and decrease the size by changing the scale values. So as you decrease the values, like it is 5,24,200. If I make it 5 lakh, yeah, so the map will bit larger. Yeah. So by using these values, you can increase and decrease your map. First thing. You can move this map by using this particular option, move item content. As you click on this move item content, you can move your map within this particular window. Okay. So make it center. Now, to prepare a map, there are some important map elements. You have to prepare a scale. You have to prepare a legend. Your map should have a coordinate system, that means latitude and longitude. the map should have a title. So these are the different map elements that we should use. So to prepare a map scale, you just click on this particular scale bar option and again click on this map window. Click OK. Make it smaller and then right click on this particular scale bar. Go to item properties. From here, you can edit your scale. So the style you want to use, like it is single box, double box. So now in this particular demonstration, I will using line ticks up. I will use this particular format. Scale bar unit should be kilometer. Label unit, kilometer. Number format, segments. If you want segments in the left side of the scale, you can add it. If you don't want, just make it 0. In this way, you can edit and personalize your scale bar. Okay. Then from display option, you can add a box for this particular scale bar. You can increase the line size, change the color of the line. So there are so many options that you can use and personalize your scale bar. So from font option, you can change the font size, font name, you can change it. So this is the scale bar. If I change the font color or font size, yeah. And Times New Roman, I am using Times New Roman. Okay. Make it so this is your scale bar. Now you have to create your coordinate system. That means latitude and longitude. So here you have a grid option. Just make a click on grid. Then click on this plus icon. And make a left click on grid 1. Then modify grid. And from this, you have to provide some values. And this is experimental. You can use different values. But as I know, this is my study area. And I already know the extension of this study area in terms of latitude and longitude, as I am using the map units. So I will provide the value accurately. So in this particular case, I am using 20,000. Yeah. 20,000 and Y 20,000. Yeah. But I don't want this line, this frame actually. So how do we remove it? Just make a click over here and make it transparent again. Okay.
Sir, is the scale accurate? Is it to scale
Yes.
with the actual size?
It is absolutely accurate. Actually,
Accurate.
we were doing the coordinate system. No, when we were
Right.
applying the coordinate system, giving the latitude and the longitude.
Right.
All these softwares they use in a GUI, that is graphical user interface.
Right.
So just consider a plain graph paper, say for example,
Mhm.
and in the graph paper, just consider an analog format. Okay, you just
Right.
take a graph paper, and you mark any 4 corners of that with any values of latitude and longitude. Say 23 degree north, 24 degree north, and
Right.
88 degree north and 89 degree north. Say for example.
Right.
So automatically you can generate a scale from the graph paper, right? Analog.
Right.
Similarly, the software generates the scale from there. The software generates the scale from there automatically, and it's absolutely correct.
Okay. So when we open this window that we are working in, it
Yeah.
is linked
Yes,
to
sir.
the coordinates and size and everything automatically.
Everything is given. Everything is. This is
Everything
basically
is
the
given,
layout.
but you have to provide the inputs. Whatever you want to, would you like to
Whatever
prepare?
you want to see, actually, whatever you want to take as an out layout,
Okay.
you don't provide any input for the coordinates or like that.
Okay. Thank you.
So just I will provide. I will just check this box, draw coordinates, and it will automatically appear. Yeah, but I have to align it with my map layout. So for left, I will make it vertical ascending, and for right, I will again make it vertical ascending. Then coordinate precision. If you zoomed it, that lots of zeros are there. So I want to change it. Yeah. And then from here, use your default GCS coordinate system. If you use this GCS, actually in the previous case, it was in the projected coordinate system. That's why.
Manuel,
Yes,
please
sir.
keep it in the projected coordinate system
Yeah.
as it was,
Yes, sir.
and just enlarge the values.
Okay,
So let me just explain the values. Just enlarge it so that they
Okay,
can see it. No, in the map, not over here. Map. Just enlarge any corner. Just enlarge any corner.
Any corner means, sir?
You just enlarge it now so that we can see any one latitude or longitude.
Sir, is it not visible right now?
It is visible. Can it be enlarged anymore?
Yeah.
Then please enlarge it.
Just a minute, sir.
When you just zoom it, it will be open.
That zoom it, nothing else. That enlarge it.
Yeah.
Yes, that is all I wanted. Yeah, just move it towards the left so that one latitude can also be seen. Yeah, thank you. Okay, please, I'm just explaining what are these values, okay? So these are not in terms of latitudes and longitudes, these are in terms of meters. So see, if we see the value of the latitudes is 2,50,000. So the 2,50,000 is 1,
Yes,
2,
sir.
3, 4, 5. 5 is 25 lakhs, na?
Yes, sir.
1, 2, 3, 5. Yeah, it's 25 lakhs. So basically, this is the distance from the equator. This is the distance of this particular coordinate from the equator. So this is the value of the latitude. That's what is being explained. And if we look at the values of the longitudes, which are 6,20,000, 6,40,000, 6,60,000. So these are the values from the central meridian. That is, this is the reference system. The equator and the central meridian makes the reference system for this. And this is how the values are being explained. This 5,40,000, 5,60,000. So this is how the values are being explained. One is the distance from the central meridian and another is the distance from the equator. Now, when will you go for the GCS projection and change the map units?
Yes, sir,
And give
yes.
it in latitudes and longitudes because it is easier for laymen to understand in latitudes and longitudes.
Yes. So if I make it
Mathematics
default
station on.
CRS, that means GCS, then this value will disappear.
When we'll make another grid. No.
No, it is not required. Yeah. From here you can. So here I am changing the coordinate system, and now I am doing default CRS, that means GCS EPSG 4326 WGS 84. Now these values will disappear. Okay. So for this particular case, I have to again input these values. So as I know the extension of my study area, so I will provide 0.5 interval for X and 0.5 for Y. Now again, these values are showing, but a little bit smaller in size. So I will just increase the size, and from here I increase the coordinate precision. Okay. Now, if I zoomed it again, it is showing in degree and minute, degree decimal format. So here is the format, draw coordinates. You can change it, decimal with suffix, degree minute with suffix. So if I check, or if I select degree minute with suffix, then it will showing like this: 88 degree and 30 minute east, 22 degree and 30 minute north, like that.
Please enlarge it a little bit.
Yes, sir.
Move it to the left so that latitudes and longitudes both
yeah.
can be seen. Yeah.
So now you can visualize that 88 degree 30 minute is your longitude and 22 degree 30 minute is your latitude. In the same way, all the values are available in this particular map. So you have to provide some values, and this is experimental. You have to understand the extension of your study area, whatever you working on. And on the basis of the extension of your study area, you have to provide these values so that it will maintain a equal interval. And the distribution of these values are quite equal. So now the next step is, if I increase the size of these values,
You will get it from font.
yeah, right. So you can increase it from here and change the font in whatever you like. So I am using Times New Roman. So now the coordinates has been assigned. The next step is you have to prepare a legend. Okay. So to do that, you just click on this particular option, or again, you can add it by using this particular options. Here is also these options are available, but it is quite easy to use this particular toolbar. So I will just click on this legend option and make a click over here. Click OK. And now your legend will appear. And you can, again, in the same way, you can edit your legend. So if you remove some of the, so just uncheck this auto update. And if you want to remove this particular thing, just remove it by using this subtract symbol or minus symbol. You will edit it. If you want to edit this thing also, just remove it. Census data, this is also you can remove. So this is the actual legend that's required for this particular study. And you can again increase the size by using fonts and text formatting. So for title font, you make it 20. Just over here, you named it legend. Yeah. Now, for group font, you can again make it 15. And in this way, you can personalize your legend as well. You can also change the font, whatever you want to use. So by using this option, you can also change the font alignment. So if I change this font to again Times New Roman, click on OK. And for subgroup font, again you make it so our legend is also prepared. You can also add north line, or it is also not required because already the extension is available. But if this extension is not available in any map, you can use north line, but I am using over here. So just click on this north arrow and make a click on it. Click OK. Now just make it small. And place it in the corner of the map. You can also change the symbol of the north line. So I am using this particular symbol now. And if you want to make a title, just use a frame for this particular map. So if you want
No,
to
use
use
the
the
previous symbol. Use the previous symbol. I mean, it is
Okay.
tough to understand from here which one is the north.
Okay, sir. So just if you want to make a frame for this particular map, you can do it. Just check it, and a frame is being created now. So this is the scale, map coordinates, north line or north arrow, legend. Now you have to make a title. So to make a title, just click on add label and click on OK. And from this, you can use any title as you like. So for in this particular map, we will use histogram and this is not choropleth actually, chromatic map.
Well, name it simple. Say, for example, distribution of the. Yeah.
Yeah, sir. Distribution of total population.
Yeah, right.
Distribution of total population. And again, you can increase your font size and make it whatever you want. Make it bold. Yeah. Distribution of total population. If I want to increase the size again, so just make it 30. So now your map is ready to use, and you can export it for any particular purpose. And to export this map as a final layout or final output, you just go to this layout option, and you can export it as SVG, export it as PDF, export as image. So I will export this map as image and saved it in the folder that I have created for today. So distribution of total population. Okay. Now you can also personalize. If you want high resolution, then you can also change this DPI value. So I will make it 600 and save it. Now your map is successfully saved in the folder. So if I go to the folder, distribution of total population. So now this is the map that we have prepared by using attribute dataset and the shape file. And this is the final output of your work. So if you have any doubt from any section of today's class, you can ask me.
Sir, one doubt, sir, during the process of linking of the files, sir, I missed the steps.
Linking up the files.
Yes, sir. This census data and the maps, sir.
Okay. I got it.
Manoj,
Yes, sir.
just do two things. One is, first of all, from the WhatsApp, delete the previous one.
Okay.
Delete for everyone. Huh?
Okay, sir.
Otherwise, it will create a confusion. And secondly, once you delete, I'm saying it.
Yes, sir. I have deleted.
Okay, Manoj, thank you. Secondly, for this one, the layout that we have taken,
Yes, sir.
to make it more specific, just label the diagram. I mean, name of the blocks.
Yes, sir.
And remove these bars, household male, female, because in that case you have to create another legend for that, and that will be tough in the first case.
So okay, I am just adding another polygon layer.
And after that, you please explain the CSV joining.
Okay, sir. So I am just importing my Hugli block shape file that are available with me. So the extension of this shape file is .shp, as you can see, and just I am adding it in my window.
Another time, please go to addition of the save files.
What, sir?
Please repeat the step that you have done.
Yes.
Shift.
So I am again repeating the process. Just go to the layer, from layer to add layer, then add vector layer, and just provide the input layer that you want to import. So in this particular case,
Okay,
I want
here I want to just stop
Yes.
once.
Yes.
Because we should mention that once we create a vector file, so these are the n number of files that have been created.
Yes, sir. Yes.
And they are .dbf, .prg. This is the projection file. There is a chef file. There is a .shx file. So all these files are being created. Once we miss one of these files, the file will be corrupted.
Yeah.
I'm repeating the fact that once we digitize any vector, so we get this number of files. So all these files are important because one provides the projection, another provides the database, the other creates the coordinates for the digitization. It's like that way. So these files should be kept very properly in a folder because these are files basically, and every file has a type of its own. You can see it over here, the file type. So this should be kept very properly. Okay. And then when we go for the addition, then we'll be going for only that .shp file, that is a chef file. .shp. Okay, Manuel, please continue. Otherwise,
Yes, sir.
if we don't explain this, otherwise people may think which one to add.
Yes,
Isn't
sir.
it? PRG, TBF, etc.
I will just import this shape file, .shp file. So I will just make a click on it and open and then edit. So now again, this particular polygon layer or vector layer imported to your QGIS environment. Now, if you make it hollow or transparent, just make a double click on this particular layer. Click on simple fill, and from this drop down menu, just make it hollow or transparent. It will be transparent. Okay. You can change the color also by using, again, make a double click on this particular data set, simple fill, and from this simple fill, you can choose any color from here. Okay. Now, so if I add CSV data file that's available with me, so first you have to import this. So I am just removing it, previous file. First you have to import this layer from add layer. Like in the
Manoj,
previous case, we have
also remove all these things now. Manoj,
yes, yes, sir, yes, sir. I'm
if it
removing
is
it.
possible, then you can remove all these things from the legion. I mean, make it simple, very simple.
Yes, sir, yes.
Remove everything.
Yeah.
Just work with this. Yeah.
Okay. So now only one layer has with me. So just click on layer. Like in the previous case, I have added vector layer. In this particular case, I will add delimited text layer. Okay. So make a click on add delimited text layer, then provide the input. So in my computer, it is available in this particular folder, census data sorted 2011. Yeah. Here, one thing you have to remember, whenever you import a file or CSV dataset which contains coordinate information like latitude and longitude, you have to check point coordinates. But if you want to import dataset like what I am importing right now, households, total population, and this dataset doesn't contain any coordinates, latitude or longitude. So in this particular case, you have to click on no geometry. Then click add and close it. Now, the second step is to join this particular census dataset with your block shape file. Just make a double click on this particular dataset, Hooghly block. Then go to join. But before joining, I want to see the attribute table of this particular dataset. So now only 7 columns are there: object ID, object field, district, block, serial number, and area. These 7 or 6 columns are available right now. Okay. Now, if I make a double click on this particular layer and then go to join, make a click on this plus symbol, then automatically it will appear that you want to join census data with this particular shape file. And for this, you have to choose a join field. So for census data, that is the CSV data. For census data, you have to choose the SI number or SI serial number field. And for shape file, you have to choose the object ID, because this serial number and object ID both match with each other. And then just join the field, make a check on this particular box. Then how many column you want to join, just check these columns. Then click on OK, apply, and OK. Now again, I will check whether this data set will added or not. So open attribute table, and now you can visualize that all the data set that I want to add, they will be added. Is it clear, sir?
Sir, it's showing null in the dataset which is added.
What, sir?
And the dataset which I have added, it is showing null. The values are not there.
Null.
Null.
Yeah, the object ID, I think so, is not matching again.
Yeah. You have to match the object ID with the serial number, sir.
Yeah, sir, the shapefile that you have shared now, in
Yes, sir.
the legend of it, means the attribute quality, when we
You
see
can,
the object ID,
sir, you can simply change the object ID, right? You can, from here, you can also change the object ID. Just click on this edit option, and according to the serial number, you can change it. You can change it.
Okay.
We have to match these IDs.
Yes, sir. You have to match this one. Got it?
Sir, I am just, Dr. Bordhan, I am just repeating the primary concept of it. Is that whenever you are digitizing, after digitization, you just remember there was at the end of the digitization was one window was just opening and we were providing an object ID over there.
Yes,
Right?
sir.
Yes, sir. So the concept is the concept is like this, that this map, this all these blocks, taluks, whatever you say, for hospitals you are digitizing or for a road you are digitizing. So that should be identified by an object ID. And that particular object ID should be similar in the .csv file. Say, for example, you are having an Excel file and you are having a lot of data over here. Now, when the computer is making the joining, so it should be able to identify a particular field which matches with the, with the attribute table and the .csv file. .csv file in this case is the basic fundamental Excel file, because otherwise it will not be able to join.
Sir.
Am I clear, sir?
Yes, sir.
So basically, this is the concept. Rest, if you go on practicing, you can definitely do it. So the concept is basically that we should have one identical field in both the attribute table and the .csv file, so that the computer can identify that these are the things. This identity will have the extension of the fields which will be added to it. And therefore, while joining, we are going to provide the name of the identical fields both in the attribute table and in the .csv file. So that is the concept, sir. Hope it's clear, sir. Dr. Vardhan?
Yes, sir. Clear, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Can I repeat the importing of
once again repeat it. Once again, when you do one thing, you
Yes,
open the
sir.
attribute table, you show that object ID, and then you open that CSV file
Yes, sir.
or the
Okay,
Excel file, whatever.
okay, sir.
And
So-
you must show that whether they are identical in nature or not, because
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
otherwise it will
Okay,
be
sir.
tough to
I am just sharing. So if you go
Yeah.
to the open attribute table for this particular shape file, just you can visualize that object ID 1, 2, 3, 4 for each of the block is available. If you want to delete serial number, you can delete it from here. And I have already told you that how can you delete a particular column. Just go to this field, delete field, and from here you can just select serial number and delete it. It will be deleted. Okay. Now saved it from this button. Now if I open the CSV or .csv file, then Sir, is it visible, sir?
Yes, Manoj, it is visible.
Okay, okay, sir. So now again you can see that here serial number 1 is Arambagh, and here if I go to the attribute table, serial number 1 is Arambagh block. Serial number 2 in the same way Bolagar, object ID 3 Chanditala 1. Again you can see serial number 2 is Bolagar and serial number 3 is Chanditala, and that's why I matched serial number with the object ID. Clear, sir?
Yeah, it's actually.
Yes.
So these are the identical fields. Okay. In fact, we have another identical field also. That is the name of the block. But it's always advisable to go for numerical digits, because while writing the name of the block, if we just make a spelling mistake, it will not join. Because the name of the blocks are also identical over here
Yes, sir.
in both the tables. I mean, in the .csv table and the what to say,
Save file table.
Save file. But numericals are basically used for joining. So that is the concept that first is the layer. The concept is attribute table. When we open it, we open basically a layer. Within the layer, we have lots of n number of fields. So yes, now after manually matching the block and changing the ID, I can see. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Again, I am repeating the process. How can you import the XY data or coordinate data
please.
from
Please.
CSV format? So again, just you go to the add layer, and from this add layer option, go to the add delimited text layer. Here you just provide the input layer, what you want to import. So here in this particular case, it is hospital, and these data sets are available in XY format, or coordinates are mentioned over here. So make it open, and here you have to check point coordinates, not the no geometry option. And the X field should be string, Y field should be nothing. You must be very careful while importing XY data or coordinate data. Then just add it and
show
close
that
it.
particular file, the isding and the not. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm showing it.
That is a CSV file.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm showing it. Yeah. So this is the file, and here northing and easting are mentioned in degree decimal. Okay. So this is the latitudinal value for each of the location, and this easting are the longitudinal values of each of the locations. And you can see from this table, if I close this table, yeah. So by make a right click on this hospital layer, which I imported right now, go to the attribute table, and you can see again that here also northing easting values are available, and other data sets, spatial data sets are also available. But this data set has been imported to your window, but you have to create this data set into a vector layer or vector shapefile. So to do that, just make a right click over here, go to the export option, save feature as, and the format should be SD shapefile. Provide a name. So in this particular case, I am providing a name of hospital 1, because I have already hospital shapefiles are there. So it will not be possible to make the same name. So I am providing it hospital 1. Save it and input the coordinate reference system. So this is in GCS, and now make OK. So your data set now transformed into shapefile hospital 1. And if you go to the folder, from here you can also visualize that 6 different formats are created, 6 different data sets are created for one shapefile. And this is the most important one, that you whenever you want to import shapefile, you need this particular file. But all these files are also important, because if you lose any of the file or any of the data set, it will not work. because all of these data sets containing different information. Okay. So just I am showing another type of diagrams which will be useful for you. So by using this point data set, okay. So to make a diagram by using this point data set, just make a double click on this particular layer and then go to
It will
diagram.
also show the leveling, leveling of the name of the blocks.
Yes, sir. So, okay, sir. So first I will make the leveling of the block. Yeah. So just go to the properties or make a double click on this particular layer and then go to attributes. So block, apply, then go to the level, single level, and under value you have to select the block, apply, and okay. Now the name of all these blocks appear in your screen. So in this way you can label the data set. Now if I want to create another diagram by using this point layer shape file, so just make a double click on this point layer shape file and go to diagram option. From diagram option you just not diagram actually, okay, diagram option, you just a minute. Yeah, heat map. So I will create a heat map for by using this point layer. So if I just change the color. So now by using this point layer, you can create a heat map, and each of these areas where the density of the color is more, you can see that here the number of, actually this particular shape file denotes hospitals. So the number of hospitals is more. If I go to the, you can also add some weights for each of the parameters that you have taken. So in this particular case, if you click on the open attribute table, then 4-5 parameters are there. And for each of the parameter, you can add some weights. Which parameter you want to weights more, which parameter you want to weight less, and then provide these weights accordingly in this particular field. And you can create a sophisticated heat map. You can also choose the different color ramp, whatever you want to make.
So how do we bring back the boundaries of the map?
Yes, sir. I am showing. Yeah. If you want the boundary for this particular layer also, you can do it.
Thank you.
Sir, I have some doubt regarding the map one that we made to be published in like
Yes,
image.
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Sir, I wanted to ask that while projecting, while making that, there was a option that we have to select a CRS. You know? So
Yes,
there
yes,
were
sir.
two options there. One was a devolved CRS, that is WGS84, and other was a projected
Right,
UTM 45N. So
Right,
why
sir.
we didn't choose that UTM 85, and that would have been more appropriate for that because study area is that one. Just like why we preferred the WGS84 over that UTM 45N1.
Actually, sir, for GCS coordinate system, in this particular coordinate system, the values of latitude and longitude appears as degree, minutes, and second, or degree decimal, and it will be easy for understand that by visualizing these values that what is the extension of your particular study area. But if you select the projected coordinate system, it will be in the meter, and it is quite difficult for anyone that which part of the study area or which locations of the study area you are showing. So that's why we choose geography coordinate system, because it is more convenient to show in latitude longitude format than in unit of meter.
Okay, sir. Sir, one more doubt was that while in that map only, while we were plotting that coordinates through grid, there was an option called as interval.
Yes, sir.
So there you had put 20,000 and 20,000,
Yes,
and then
sir.
after that projection you put 0.5 and 0.5. So how we decided that it will be 0.5 here?
Yes,
Is
sir.
it the
Yes, sir.
distance of the coordinate system? Like
Yes,
it
sir.
was
First of all, you have to understand in which part of the country you are working on, and what is the latitudinal and longitudinal extension of your study area. If you working on the whole India, then it will be a very large area, and the extension of the whole India is more than 30 degree, east and west and north and south. But if you are working in a small study area, and if the latitudinal and longitudinal extension of your study area is 1 degree or 2 degree, then how many divisions you are looking, on the basis of the divisions, you can select the values. For projected coordinate system, you have to provide the values in meter, and for GCS, you have to provide the values in degrees. Like I use the values of 0.5 for GCS, and for projected coordinate system, I use the values of 20,000, right? But you have to know the extension of your study area. If your study area is quite large, you have to use the large values. If your study area is within 2 degree, 3 degree, and on the basis of the requirement of your division, you can choose any values.
okay, sir. Sir, is there any guidance for deciding that? Like any manual or something we can have a look on that? Or
Yeah,
we
for that you have to just make a Google search. Whatever study area you are working on, just make a Google search and look into the extension of this particular study area, latitudinal and longitudinal extension of this particular study area. Once you understand the extension of the study area in the latitude and longitudinal format, you can easily put values.
Okay, sir.
For this case, actually this study area, the actual extension of the study area is 1 degree, 2 degree, like this. And that's why I am providing an input of 0.5 degree. But if you are working on a large study area like 30 degree, 40 degree extension, then you must provide interval values like 5 degree, 10 degree.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Please. Thank you, sir.
Yes.
So could you suggest some websites where we can find these map files, shape files and all for all the districts and everything for India?
Yes, sir. You can access it. There is some websites, and you can access the shape files of different administrative boundaries, different constituencies, and different. You can also download the shape files of different river basins as well. So
I
there
found
is a website.
paid website. I found several paid websites. Is
No,
there?
no, sir. Actually, government websites are available, and if I show you one such government website, then the name of this particular website is Water Resource Information System, right? So if you make a Google search on Water Resource Information System, then India Waris, this particular page will open. Just make a click on India Waris. Yeah. And this type of interface you will see while opening this web page. And from here, you can download data. So under the option of data download, 3 options are available: time series data, geospatial data, and user manuals are also available how to download this data, time series and geospatial data, right? So as you go geospatial data and make a left click over here, another page will open. And here again, lots of data are available for different themes. Like you can see that administrative boundaries, aquifers. So lots of data are available for different thematic layers. And you have to download this data set without any cost. You can download this data set freely by using this website. So if I open administrative boundary, then click on discover data. It will take some time, but it will open. This is a very useful website, and you will get lots of data from by accessing this website.
And so is it free to publish? If you publish a paper and use this data,
Yeah, you can publish, but you have to make a citation and you have to provide a reference as well.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you. This is the government website, and this website is actually maintained by Department of Water Resources, Research and Development, Ministry of Jal Shakti. I think there might be some server problem, and that's why it is not opening, but you can download it from here.
Thank you. Okay.
If I click another theme like District Water Body Atlas. Yeah. So now for this particular data set, it is open District Water Body Atlas, right? So for each of the district of India, shape files are available for the water bodies. How many water bodies are available in a particular district? You just download it and import it in the QGIS platform, visualize it, analyze it according to your requirement and study. In the same way, you can download the administrative boundary as well, but I don't know why it is not opening. Yeah, it has opened. So here from this, you can download the district headquarters, census town 2011, census villages, international boundaries, state boundary, district boundary, sub-district boundary, community development block, right? So you can download it from here. Just make a click on save file. Suppose if I download the district boundary, click on save file, then you have to select the purpose. You select some purpose, provide your name and email ID, and submit it. It will automatically started downloading. Got it, sir?
Yes, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. So, sir, if you have any doubt from today's class, you can ask me from preparation of thematic maps or diagrams, or if you have any doubt regarding digitization in the previous class, you can ask me, sir.
So
Yes,
I
yes,
have
ma'am.
one question.
Yes,
Can
ma'am.
you please suggest any website from where I can get air pollution data? Because I want to study air pollution and its health outcomes. So
Yeah, yes, ma'am. There are some, actually, websites are not available, but to study air pollution, you have to, there are some platforms, cloud-based platforms, and
okay,
by using this cloud-based platform, you can download raster dataset in the form of
okay,
satellite images. Okay, so there is a platform called Google Earth Engine, but this is most advanced platform for geospatial analysis.
okay,
And you need not download any data. By using
okay,
Google Earth Engine, you have to write code, what dataset you want to visualize. You can analyze in the same platform, and finally you can download your output.
okay.
Google Earth Engine.
Thank you so much. Okay, sir. Thank you so much.
Sir,
Yes, sir.
sir, actually recently I took some data on solar activity and health data, sir, like geomagnetic storms and everything.
Yes, sir.
So this this QGIS will be helpful in making these calculations like that.
Yes, sir. But can you repeat, sir, your question?
Means I am publishing a article on this, like solar activity and health. Means
Yes.
correlation. Means geomagnetic storms, their solar sun activity, means blind spots. How many blind spots every 11-year cycle will be
Got it,
changed?
sir.
What
Got
is the impact on the health data like that?
Got it, sir.
Sir.
Yes, sir. Actually, you can do it by using Google Earth Engine. And you can also use the Google Earth Engine platform, whatever I mentioned. And in the QGIS platform also, you can analyze the data set. And if you get this data set in raster form or the satellite images form, you just download the satellite images, then import it in the QGIS interface. Then according to your purpose and requirement, in which part of your study area you want to analyze, or if you want to correlate with the health impact with the solar magnetic radiation.
Yes, sir. Mainly want to correlate like cardiovascular, neuro, and heat stress or heat strokes like that. Means,
yes, sir. So
three
in
aspects,
this
sir.
particular case, sir, you have two parameters broadly. One is your health parameter. Another one is the magnetic, solar magnetic radiation or something like that. So you just have to provide two data sets and you can easily correlate in this platform, QGIS.
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Anybody have any questions from today's and previous days classes? You can ask me, sir.
Sir, can you please repeat that website, sir? Google Earth Engine.
Google Earth Engine. If I make a search, I have.
Sir, I think it is not free.
Yeah, it is free. You just make a Google search, that Google Earth Engine. Then you just, this kind of interface will open. Make a left click on this Google Earth Engine. Then you have to register yourself first. Provide all the details like your name, your institutions, your mail ID, and it will take 12 hours to become registered with this platform. And then after getting registration is complete, you can use this platform. Like if I show you, you just make a code editor, as I have already worked with this platform. So I am opening this platform and I have already registered with this. So just yeah. So this kind of interface will open. You just write code over here. What kind of data set you want to study, what kind of data set if we want to download, just provide this input as a form of code and you can just run it. The images will automatically download it. If I show some demonstration like digital elevation model I have prepared by using this platform. So if I importing this code over here, yeah. So now this code has been imported in this Google Earth Engine platform and just run it. See what happened. So now by clicking just single click, you can create images. Just make it visually most appealing. Yeah. And you can download these images also. So this is the actually slope map of a particular study area that I have prepared by using this platform. Again, this is the elevation map of a particular area. So if I use this elevation map, then go to palette, use some color. Yeah. Then from custom option, just make it 90% stretch, click apply and close. Now in this particular images, actually this is the satellite images, right? And in the satellite images, it is showing that this particular areas, the altitude is higher and here the altitude is much lesser. So I am using different colors to show the differences in altitude. Like in this way, you can use any kind of data. You just have to understand the code. And this code is also available. There are several websites from where you can get this code. And here you can make search what kind of data set. So if I search air pollution like this, air pollution. Yeah. High resolution air pollution mapping in California, right? So what kind of data set you need? First of all, you have to understand what kind of data set you need. Then just make a search over here and this data set will open. And then process it, analyze it according to your purpose. Codes are widely available.
Not everything is available, right? So
Yes,
air
yes.
pollution, for example, it was for California.
Yes, sir.
But what about, say, Maharashtra or India?
Yeah, you can get it. You can get it. But you have to know the name of the data set. First, if I search Landsat, so Landsat is a satellite name. So if I use Landsat, yeah. So from the archive section, different Landsat collections are available over here. Landsat 7, Landsat 9, Landsat 8. So in the same way, so this is a set of data set that captured by Landsat satellite. You also use this data set. Landsat data set, you can also use it. This is multispectral data set, satellite images. In the same way, if you make a search on Sentinel, this is another set of data set, or this satellite is actually operated by European Space Agency. So now, in this particular data set, satellite images, there are two sets of data. One is Sentinel-1, this is microwave data, and Sentinel-2, this is multispectral. So first, you have to understand what kind of data you are requiring, and then you make a search on this platform, you will get the result.
Okay, sir. So first we'll have to Google and find out like
Yes, yes.
which
You
data set
you
is
make
that.
a Google that what kind of data sets you require, but you also use this particular data set, Sentinel-1, whatever I am saying, and Landsat, because if you want to analyze the air pollution, then Sentinel-1 would be very beneficial for you, because this is the microwave data and very high resolution data. You can use it, Sentinel-1 data.
Great, sir. This is really helpful. Thank you.
Any other queries, Chairman? From the layout preparation part, do you have any queries? You can ask me, sir. Sir, can I wind up today's session here?
Yes, Manuel, just a minute. Thank you for delivering so nicely today. Just to practice the steps here, actually, what I was thinking is that the next day we'll be going for different functions of the vectors. Say, for example, I mean, we actually what we do, we go for the direct functions. But say, for example, the Boolean algebra functions comes into play for doing a lot of things like dissolve, union, intersection, etc., interpolation. So, say, for example, we have the dearth of data and how to do with that data. So, we're going out for that. And after doing that, what I have discussed with the members of IPHA is that we'll be providing you with an assignment before your last class, because until and unless you do it hands-on, things will be forgotten very fast. So let's try for we'll be giving you very simple things, because it took a lot of time for us even to have proper and clear ideas regarding the things we are discussing with you. So the next day, the first of all, I'll be again going for a theory class for at least 15-20 minutes to make things more clear because what I thought is that you have done a lot of things, you have seen a lot of things, or you have practiced a lot of things in the last 2 days or 3 days maybe. Then again, we'll be going for some kind of theories. Moin will have shown you how to work in the other environments also, and what are the sources of data, few data, like what is. The next day, so first of all, we'll be going for a theory class, yes. Then we'll be going for some methods, as already mentioned in the schedule, for working out the vectors, and then we'll be providing you with an assignment that may be helpful for you to learn, which we will discuss on the last day. So thank you very much. I feel Dr. Arnab is there.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much, sir. It was a wonderful class, and as I earlier said, as we pass one more session, and things will be more clearer to us. So thank you again. Thank you all. Thank you, sir. Thank you, our faculties. And we can, with sir permission, we can end today.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Dr. Arnab. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. Thanks, everyone, and good night. Very good night.